Yetta, what's the reason we're so consistent in doing Life's Inside Track every week?
It's about connecting with you, connecting with a community that cares about us and that we care about, that we can pour into, really. Isn't it?
I think it is.
It is.
Moving forward with the Dekker Team. Moving forward together with the Dekker Team.
So we're excited that we've actually been able to, and I would say even honored is the right word, create for you over 587 Life's Inside Track episodes where we really get to explore so much more than just real estate. Although it's pretty awesome, we also get to explore how to make the most of our lives. And really we get to do it day in and day out. And you can get access to them. That's why I say it's day in and day out, because they're accessible on our YouTube channel at CHRI. They're accessible any moment that you want to tap into them. And so what we really want to explore is why on earth would we and you invest the time to connect through Life's Inside Track?
Yeah, because what did we figure it out the other day? It's like... Is it 5 hours of...
No, it was over 10 hours to put together...
Excuse me.
Approximately 15 minutes of content. Like, that's what it takes us. So it takes us basically a full work week and then some. Work week and a half. 2 of us to put these together every month.
Yeah,
so
but then you divide that by the
4.
week, so 4.
Yeah,
so it's about 10 hours to put this show together, including airing it and editing and all the different things. So why would we do that? Why would we A, spend the money, B, spend the time? And for me, it's about connecting. It's about connecting with you in a manner, because we don't have the ability to connect with everybody we'd want to connect with personally, one-on-one. There's just not enough time in the day, right?
Right.
So by doing this, we can connect with more people at a deep level. And I think that, what I'm going to say might sound boastful. It's like saying you're humble, and then because you say you're humble, you're not. I think we're pretty transparent on the air, because we want you to get to know us, hopefully like us, and learn from us.
Right. Because there is a cost to learning something. I know I hesitated
You had a hard
on
time saying that word cost.
Because there's a huge cost. There's a big investment. We always refer to that we're on an investment journey. Because we're investing in something all the time. Mm-hmm. So I see this as an investment into our relationship with you, because you get to assess, you get to judge, you get to consider whether the information and the experiences that we've lived out and learned from can bring value to you. Mm-hmm. And if they bring value to you, then you're going to take the information and utilize it in your own life. And then the hope and the desire, it's not the reason we do it, but it's certainly a byproduct that we're looking for. And that is those that are meant to work with us can choose to do it in the safety of really their own home, their own car, their own radio, because they've listened, they've learned, and they can either go, that really aligns with me, or that really doesn't align with me. And if it doesn't, then your first option is don't call us, right? Stay away. If it's a fit, then when it's time to consider, not to buy or sell or invest in real estate, but consider the next step, whether it's a clarity call, whether it's getting on the Bear weekly newsletter, right? The themed ones, whether it's getting a opportunity to be introduced to a service provider that we normally work with, because we have hundreds of people on our introduction list. Right? Like, there are so many connection points, and we want those that fit with us and we fit with them to be connected with more people that fit each other. Is that it?
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? I just sitting here thinking, I get something from doing this. I get to really be challenged to live my life fully, because here I am talking on the radio, here I am recording things that go on YouTube and saying things about how do you live your best life? How do you have best health? How do you have best relationships? How do you have a great marriage? How do you build wealth through real estate? How do you build wealth, period? And if I'm going to talk about it on the radio, then I got to live it out this next week, right? I talk about it this week. I better live it out.
Right.
Because otherwise I feel hypocritical. So it actually makes me have a better life when I'm talking with you about you having a better life.
Wow,
How's that?
that's good. I like that. And we're hoping that as we're sharing our heart, really, we're sharing from our lived experience. We're really not sharing much about the things we haven't yet done, right?
Yeah.
We really talk from the place above. We've tried this worked. We tried this, that really did not work. We are connecting with you from the vast experience lived, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what we're hoping is that you continue to connect with us. And this is a great way to get to know each other. When you ask us questions and then we address them either on air or one-on-one, when you call us for a connection, a clarity call, we get to pour into each other. And that is the framework of our whole lives. I mean, nothing really exists outside a relationship. There really is not much that exists. It's always about the who. Who are you taking advice from? Who are you learning from? Who are you willing to absorb from? And who are you so willing to not?
Yeah.
Right? Like it's both.
Yeah, absolutely. And it gives us a chance to share our faith. And, you know, as you were talking about nothing exists without relationship, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking, look at God. God created everything. And what's God's biggest desire? To have relationship with man.
Right.
That's deep. That's profound.
Thank you for that. No, that's awesome. And then for us to have relationship with each other.
Yeah.
And it takes intentional effort. There's lots of Life's Inside Track episodes where we break down elements of relationship, how to forgive, how to make things better, how to just live wholeheartedly in relationship with other people, how to be present. Yes. And so there's so many aspects in this format that we take thousands of hours a year to invest in. Life's Inside Track is because it allows for a depth of connection that we don't know how to get other ways when we can't meet with you one-on-one.
Right. Like our coach said, John Maxwell said to us, do for one what you wish you could do for everyone. Right. And so we have our one-on-one relationships that we do pour in as much. And this radio show is a way of doing for many what we could wish we could do for one. You know, not everybody has the opportunity to connect with the masses or multiple people. And when we record this, and when we go on air, and we're actually looking at you, because we do it for you. We don't do it for the thousands. We're doing it for the one person that's listening on the radio, that our information will be helpful for them. That's the reason.
It really is. And so we're grateful that we have an opportunity to connect specifically with you.
Yep. So thanks for growing alongside of us, because we're passionate about all of us being positioned for generational legacy.
Moving forward with the Dekker Team. Moving forward.